What is going on, everyone? So today we're going to be having some fun with the M5, and we're going to be flashing the ECUWorx software on the car. So that includes a bunch of options, one of them being a burble tune, also a secondary O2 center delete. So before we begin, the first thing you guys have to do is plug in the battery, because if the battery dies while you're doing this, you're going to have a bad day. So now in the car, you need a couple things. One, you need a K plus D can cable. ECUWorx sells these, I believe, for $80, or there's a list of cables that you can use. You also need a laptop, because you have to download the software. Now there's a bunch of prerequisites that you need. They will all be linked in the description or are available on the ECUWorx website. So on your laptop, you're going to need two main files. One being the MSS6X Flasher. Don't mind the BMW chimes. So when you open the flasher, see if you guys can get this to focus. So it's a little bit hard to see, but what you do basically, you have to plug your cable in. As you can see, it's in the OBD port. And you plug it into your laptop, and you have to set this up as COM1, which there's a whole write-up on how to set that up and do it properly. But once it's set up, first thing you have to do, you turn the ignition on.
Powering. Powered.
And then you click Identify DME. And there you have it. It identified my DME, it has my VIN number, and all the information. So in order to use the software, what you have to do is click Read Full Flash. Right here. So the car is not being very nice. Okay, now it stopped. So basically you would click Read Full Flash, and it takes about an hour for it to get the whole DME copied. And you want to have this file somewhere safe and backed up, because just in case something happens, that's going to be how you recover your DME. Now, once you have the full flash, what you need to do is open up the MSS6X binary modification tool. So you open this up, and here you have basically what you're going to use. So you do have to purchase a license for this, which is going to be about $100 or 75 pounds. So to use this, you would click Browse, and you have all your files. So what you would use is the full read, which you can see is the first one. So you'd open this up. So depending what cable you use, you select yes or no. In my case, I select no. And here you have your car's tune. So what you can do is you can change your rev limit per gear and neutral in every gear. And you can code off your speed limit, your cold start delete, secondary air pump. You can take off your primary cats. You have overrun pops, and a bunch of other things. So basically what you would do is you select what you want to select, you click Apply Changes, and then you write changes. So to write the changes, you have to get a license, which, as I said before, you have to pay for. So you do that here by clicking Generate License Request. Alright, so once you have all that set up, you open up your MSS6X Flasher again. You identify the DME, and now what you do is you load a file. So you go to your folder where the file is located, and then what you do is you press Flash Tune, and then you let the laptop and the car do their thing. This should take all of 10 minutes, and we're doing this in real time. And as you do this, it's completely normal to get a bunch of error codes popping up. In this case, I got transmission malfunction and all these things. Doesn't mean anything. When this is done, you're just going to clear them, and this is all part of flashing. And here you have it. As you can see, if this decides to focus, tune flash success. So if you did everything correctly, your car should be flashed. Oh, turn that off. So, car still started up. Hopefully everything was done correctly. Let's go test it out. So there you have it. Can I talk now? Thank you. So there you have it. So as you saw in the video, the car burbles, the tune loaded properly, everything works as it should. I'm not sure how I feel about the burbles right now. I might take them off. I'm going to keep them for a little bit. But yeah, really simple. It only took, well, in total it took a little bit over an hour because it took an hour to read the DME. But the whole process, it costs $100, and a little bit of your time could easily be done yourself. And that cable you can use for other coding, which I forgot to mention, the ECUWorx, when you buy the cable from them, comes with INPA, comes with all the programs for coding and diagnostics on these BMWs. So it's well worth the money you would spend on it regardless. So, if you learned something from this video and enjoyed what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.